Kumepambauka mjini Den Haag, Uholanzi. Kila hatua inaashiria kujiamini kwa Karim Khan.
I was the first member of the English bar and the first Muslim lawyer in the office of the prosecutor of the Yugoslav tribunal. I think I'm maybe one of the only lawyers, if not the only lawyer, that's been involved in every single tribunal that there is, in one capacity or another, either as a prosecutor in the case of Yugoslavia and Rwanda, or defense counsel in the case of Yugoslavia, ICC, Sierra Leone, Lebanon, or for the victims as in the case of Cambodia, and the list goes on. Of course, if one is just focusing on the ICC, I was very honoured to represent Bahai Drisa Bugada. It was also the first case that was not confirmed in the history of the ICC.
Japo hakuna mzaha kwenye kesi anazoshughulikia.
One should never get carried away in these cases.
Okay. Analazimika kuwa mbali na familia yake kwa muda mwingi.
I don't see my children anywhere near as much as I should. They're in England.
I had a very happy childhood. My father was a consultant dermatologist in Yorkshire, and I have 3 other siblings. My eldest, the eldest is my sister.
I enjoy shooting. I've done, when we were very young, we used to have air rifles and air pistols. My eldest son is a very good shot, and my middle son enjoys skeet. I got a firearms license when I was about 15, 16 for a 9mm.
I think when I was very young, I wanted to be a doctor. That was my, maybe every child looks up to the father and wants to be a bit like the father. Then I think I started doing quite a few speeches and speech competitions at school, and I went more and more towards the law. And also I was very much inspired by, not my biological grandfather, but in fact the person that adopted me as his grandson, who was a great jurist, Sir Muhammad Zafullah Khan, the first Asian president of the International Court of Justice in The Hague. He had such a profound effect on my life. And being inspired by him, I think I went more towards the law, and in fact I declined other opportunities.
Saa zake nyingi akitumia kuendeleza sheria za kimataifa na kutafuta mbinu mpya za kuwasaidia wateja wake mahakamani.
I believe in international justice. It's not just a job, it's something I believe in.
It's very important to be successful in these cases, not to be reactive, but to anticipate the direction that the case is going in.
Lakini si kuchapa kazi tu saa zote.
Gosh, he's grown big, huh?
Yeah, he's grown quite.
We don't have court on the weekend. It's an opportunity to at least spend a few hours with my friends and team members.
No. I have to do my best.
Hapa wanapata fursa ya kuonja utamu wa maisha.
I'm really supported by wonderful people, fantastic lawyers, fantastic human beings. Life is short. There's nothing worse than spending so many hours with somebody who may be very, very clever, but an awful person, and you just can't stand them, and then you can't work.
Utamu ambao japo nadra ni muhimu.
Where's your man? I've got, I think, the very best people that I could possibly select, but also they're personally my friends, people I have a lot of respect for. Each team member has different strengths, and you try to allocate work according to their strengths. And each team member goes through different things in the course of a whole trial, and so you can let people off and say, okay, go home and have a rest for a few weeks, have a break, and come back hopefully a bit refreshed. In the course of a case, I've had team members get married, I've had team members have children.
How would you describe Karim Khan?
Good looking.
Oh, wow.
I think he's very inspiring.
Very thorough, effective.
Ubabe uliomsababisha ushindi mara 2 katika kesi dhidi ya naibu rais na katika kesi dhidi ya Francis Muthaura kule ICC.
We had patently demolished the prosecution's case, which is not even our job.
Faiza Maganga, Runinga Citizen.